Good evening, peoples. Let's do another one of our live Q&A. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. You want to make your own ginger ale? You want to make a ginger ale just out of ginger root? I'm guessing there's more ingredients than just ginger root, but bubbly water. So bubbly water, sugar, ginger root water. Well, how do you get ginger root water from your ginger root? So you have to cook your ginger root to make syrup, and then 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Jess is going to be becoming her own bottling company, apparently. She just wants ginger. You know you can buy that, right? It is too sugary. They need to make less sugar. I bet somebody does, but it's not popularly available. Your turn to be coughing? No? No, that's not what I was hearing. Ah, that's right, it's still raining. Where's the job I was doing? There, maybe? Yes, that is. Nope. It's not what I was doing, but that was set up. We'll just tab to stuff. Do our regular tabbing through everything. Tabbing through everything. Whoa. Little leg. That must be Farmer Joe. Must be. Totally get me. It's like, who's this random person joining? We've got a brand new tractor in the background there. New Holland with tracks on it. Oh, did I remove the mod? I didn't remove the mod. We no longer need that John Deere mod. It replaced the tractor. We didn't get a new one. Or we didn't get an additional tractor. We replaced the John Deere. What else did I buy? Oh, a front wheel loader. Yep, a wheel loader as well. Yep. Purchases were made. Oh, and more property. Are you gonna synchronize one of these days, huh? I still hate to put up 10%. It's like it's a useless number. I saw Farmer Joe for a second there. It's raining. There is sun in the forecast. Another bale laying out in the field. Mm-hmm. Should be right beside you somewhere. No, there should be a bale laying beside you somewhere. I've seen it. Maybe our map hasn't quite loaded enough to see it, but I've seen a bale laying out there somewhere. On the side you are, so if you do a U-turn. Maybe I picked it up. Sending you on an errand that I already did, but I'm pretty sure there was a bale laying there. I don't see it on your screen, so I thought that's where it would be, right about there. Huh. Alright, let's see how many people join us today evening. I tried to stream earlier, but, you know, things kept happening. You know, like real life stuff. Funny how that happens. That whole field needs lime, yes. Except for that little tiny corner, but the whole field needs lime. What's happening to my phone? Is my stream struggling? Pretty good thunder there in the background. It says my stream is struggling on my end. Maybe just my internet. Hey, Linda. How is Australia? Yeah, I guess the dry season should be coming to an end. Or are you guys in the peak of dry season right now? In the peak of forest fire season? I guess not necessarily forest fire, but brush fire and wildfire. Wildfire would be a better term to use. You mowed your lawn? What? How many acres? How many acres of lawn did you mow? No, you don't mow acres of lawn. It's been really wet. Oh, that's good. Is that for just for you or the whole country? Hey, look, there's Farmer Joe. Out of lime, I think. Why are you not spreading lime in the corner? I want the whole field limed. I said, except for the little corner shows like it doesn't need it, but lime the whole field. I see what you're doing, but lime the whole field. I'm glad I caught that. Lime the whole field. I want the whole field to be on the same pattern. Well, we can't harvest. Why is that not covered? Can't harvest any barley right now. Am I tabbing through the buttons the wrong direction? Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, this is the way I like tabbing. That's our new wheel loader we have. Big New Holland wheel loader. To deal with all of the manure. Just sold most of it. I don't know which way I'd normally tab. This is our biggest, most powerful tractor we have. And it's out here collecting silage bales. You have a huge lawn, 3 acres. Okay, never mind. Maybe Jess isn't crazy. Okay, so the whole continent's pretty wet except for the western side. Huh? Yeah, Linda's internet or Wi-Fi is pretty fast now. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice to ask something and then get an answer instead of 30 minutes later. I concentrate on the game. Hey, if I crash because I'm reading text, I'm okay with that. It's just a game. Whoop. This tractor moves fast. This is a nice tractor. Most horsepower we have. And it's a quick tractor. And just as we have another horse. I wish when you tab through everything, a horse would be something you tab to. Yeah, you would tab through the horses. That'd be cool to have that. 8RX caught fire. Okay, how bad did it catch on fire? As in, you got it right away, or did it burn the whole thing down? Basically, is it a write-off or... The whole thing went down to the ground. Ah, yeah, very often that's what happens. When I was in the fire department, we responded to a couple of tractor fires, and there's not much you can do. There's so much oil and everything's hydraulic on the thing, right? So rubber, plastic, and hydraulic fluid. Kind of hard to make those fires out, and the tractor's out in the middle of nowhere. Good luck getting a fire truck to it in a timely manner. Yeah, how old was the 8R 8RX? Hmm? There we go. Like, how do I unfold that? What's that? 5 months old, so you're brand new. I'm tabbing the wrong way again. There's our fat little piggies. Does this tractor have a job? How big is your grain cart? I'm definitely tabbing through these things the wrong direction. Sorry. I don't know why. I started tabbing wrong direction and now I'm confused and lost and pick a direction, except I keep picking one direction, then I switch over to the other direction. And that's what I was doing. It wasn't working for me. Okay, so yeah, it's a huge grain cart. That's something I wish this game would force you to use um, grain carts in game. How would you have to change the game to force us to use grain carts? Maybe if semis got stuck in the field, that would force us to use grain carts. Yeah, don't worry about that, Linda. No worries. I think the rule of thumb should be never put yourself at financial disadvantage by supporting someone else. Okay, I'm going to tab this way, away from just. That's the side I'm going to press on the button. What's that? I leg you up one more time. Smaller case tractor, but does a good job. For baling and stuff, the tractor does very well. Okay. Yeah, this is going to get expensive for lime for that big field. I see our money going down very quickly. How much does one cart cost us? You're going to bankrupt us. I'm guessing over 10 grand. Oh, it's only 4 grand. Okay, that's not bad. You won't bankrupt us. Hey, Rensby. Good evening. No, it's definitely not afternoon either. It's unless you call 11 p.m. afternoon for yourself. Well, yeah, I guess depending what part of the world you're in, but I'm trying to think what time it would be in Australia right now. It might be morning. It'd be, it might, yeah, it might be afternoon by now. I'm going with it still morning. Just saying it's afternoon. I mean, I could just check. It'd be that easy. There's a tractor I'm tabbing over, am I? Are all the tractors out doing jobs? When that Massey Ferguson is done with liming, I need a stump grinder to where the pickup is. Is there a tractor I could use? I guess I could just take like this tractor, right? Until after raining. And come back, we'll just leave this out here and then put the stump grinder on this thing. Let's go this way. That's right. There's a pallet of fertilizer in the middle of nowhere. Why is it there? Because I ran over it and pushed it all the way over there and was confused why the tractor was driving funny. Does this thing have a hitch up front? It does. It does. Gotta turn the rear steer off on this thing. Hey, Austin. The rear steer is a little bit annoying when you're driving fast, but when you're maneuvering, it's kind of handy having the rear steering. I just can't remember what button to hit to change that. Steering mode, left control Y. There we go. What? What? Left control Y? You don't like the steering? Austin, I know I'm getting old, but I'm not that old. I think Austin just called me really old because I forgot who Austin was. Now, the only time I forget people is if they haven't shown up like in months or something, and even then, most of the time I remember. It's like, hey, yeah, I haven't seen you on here for a long time. Let's see if I can do this by hand. Like, that's the goal, to do this by hand. Because all the trees I want to cut are little ones. It's working out. You know what? Let's put that on the back. I like it better on the back. What was that again? Left control Y? Ooh, that's not at all what I want. I have crab steering on now. Control Y again. Woo, crab steering the other way. Oh, there we go. Front and rear steering. There we go. That is better. What's that? I forgot to delete the mods, didn't I? I added some mods I'm going to remove again. I think you're going to probably get lagged out for this, but Yeah, I still have that mod on. I'm going to turn that mod back off. Yep. So I have two mods on here that I'll have to turn back off. Okay, see you, Austin. Yeah, I don't stream this late very often. But we've been busy today, so running kind of later than normal. It was worth it. Just got to drive on winter roads for the first time. Flew the quadcopter a little bit. And I should really be doing other stuff right now than playing a video game, but I just needed a break to relax a bit. What the huh? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If I had more time, I would have decided, but I don't have time right now. Maybe I could save it for another weekend too. So. Rensme, take a look at my messenger, please. As in Facebook Messenger? Alright, I shall do that. Eventually. I have not looked at the quadcopter video yet. Well, I looked at it on the phone while you were still driving, but not at not full screen yet. Okay, so you sent me a picture of that mod that I forgot to uninstall. It's under objects. If you want to install it, if not, I just have to go deactivate it in game. I just forgot to do that. That's the one I'm talking about. Those signs I was showing you there. I meant to turn that mod off. But it's on here for now. I'll try to remember to turn it off next time. Yeah, if you're trying to install it, it's under objects in the mods. Cool. whole field is now limed. Yeah, about 9 grand. Hey, Marka. So that's all limed. This field we're not going to bother liming until the whole field needs liming. This field here is going to be this whole big field over here. Won't bother liming that, and same with this one. So these will get limed. And we have, and then of course now we're going to turn. We're going to turn this part here into grass. This will be crop. And then we're probably going to take this grass field and convert it to a crop field and bring grass further down over here. So the grass will be one big field over here inside a big circular field here, and probably turn this into a crop field. We'll see. I can't show you the mod while we're playing the game. I showed it to you when I was what it looked like when you purchase it. I showed it to you there. It looks the same in the mod chat, but or in the mod the pictures there. But what's that? I have no idea. I don't remember. Sure. I don't remember where we parked the line, but that makes sense putting it down by that. Yeah, this shed's pretty busy and full. The other one over there is probably lighter or less product in it, so. Reminds me, it just looks like a sign, like a yard sign or a street sign. Like it looks like a for sale sign, but a brand name on it. If you go into the objects one, it'll be the first one you see. I think it's the first line on the bottom. You could park it on the field, attach where the baling is on the straw bale on that field. Put it there since I took the fast track from that job. You confused me there for a second, Mark. I'm like, Sunday, it's Saturday. I'm like, wait, Sunday? I'm like, I'm in, oh no, okay. Okay, no, we're talking about Australia. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Yeah, I think so, Rensme. That seems right. I'm leaving tomorrow, yeah, for work. Going to work tomorrow. I still hope to do a live stream tomorrow morning, but I have a lot of stuff to do, so we'll see. Oh, turn the baler off. There we go. I changed my mind for jobs for that tractor. Can you grab the plow in the original shed and bring it down here to this field? The brand new one. It's, yeah, the dualies make it a little harder. I like just having a couple of tractors with the dualies on them because it just changes it up. It's a bit tight to, well, the big tractors are not really, we shouldn't be running the small plow with a big tractor anyway, but yeah, it reminds me it's going to be a long time till we switch to a different map. I kind of stick to a map, we build the map big. We're not leaving this map until we have the biggest big bud running on here. Huge fields. Once we have the big tractors all maxed out, then I'll probably start a new map, and then it'll be hard for you guys to join and play. Because the next map I am starting with $0, zero property. No chainsaw. Nothing. The only way you can make money at first will be on a map where you can do missions or contracts. So you have to start, we're going to start playing the game, but we're going to have a mod in there that we're allowed to do multiple contracts. So with multiple players, the other players, we can do multiple, everybody will still, and we'll be running unique equipment because of that. But I'm going to start the map with $0, zero equipment, nothing. No property, nothing. $0 income, the $0 challenge. No loans allowed. You have to do contracts, work for a different farmer. So it won't be a no man's land map, it'll be something else. Yeah, that's good there. Oh, because of all the rain, you haven't been able to mow for like a month. Yeah, yeah, you high time to start doing some mowing. I like rain though. I'm sorry, I have GPSs on. What do you need GPS off on? The mower? Okay, I'll go do that right away. Sorry, Rensme, I'm not sure what your speech to text needs to be clearer. Farmer Joe's going to start cutting grass here very shortly, so you can run the baler. I'm going to go turn the GPSs off on all this stuff. Ah, the hay baler. Okay. I'm like, running the bill. I'm like, I'm not sure what running the bill means. Yeah, Farmer Joe's going to cut grass, so if you want to bale, sure. I'll turn the GPS off on the baler as well. or else you might not be able to do anything properly. There we go. Both GPSs turned off. It's a funny little bug. If I don't turn them off, they're stuck. Yeah, you have to rotate the GPS. Mm. And for anyone wondering, no secret word in the game today. Iron Thunder won yesterday. $20. So next giveaway will be next weekend. Yeah, we have to come up with a new word. Yep. Have to come up with a new secret word for the next weekend's giveaway. Ah yes, I remember mowing grass with blunt blades. That can be fun. Or the lack of fun. Did I just do what I think I did? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's okay. I wanted to build a road. I just have to plant some grass, yeah. Yes, we're only cutting them the new. Yeah, I have to cut trees and stuff down too, yeah. Okay, I have to wait to do more plowing until I'm gonna leave the GPS on this one, so I don't want anybody to run that one right now. The plow is off limits to people. Spray for some of the weeds. Now we're just going to plow over everything. Get rid of the weeds that way. They'll sprout back after that. Well, we're going to plant grass on there. Oh yeah, part of it, yeah. That's a bigger tree than expected. Don't think I can pick this up by hand. That's going to be a problem. Well, maybe I can if I cut it into 2 pieces. Nope. Nope. What's that? Don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. I was going to ignore it. Okay. I know what we're going to do here. I'm going to go put the front end loader on this and pick up this tree with the front end loader. Have that ability. Okay. Grab that front end loader. It's tricky to see. Hey, first person. That's better. It's like that's an option. So Linda, if your winters aren't very cold there, what about rust? If you have moisture and not very cold, do things rust and deteriorate quick because of that? Ah, yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Just the way you were kind of talking about it, it reminded me a lot about Bleeze. It's like, yeah, don't really have to worry about winter, but everything rusts and deteriorates very quickly if you don't keep it out, even in the dry, even if you keep it outside, out of the rain. What is going on here? Tractor, what are you doing to me? Do I have to drop that to operate this? I do. Controls don't like two apparatuses on it. But yeah, everything would just get destroyed in Bleeze because of the humidity. Yeah, that thing's been running way too long. The mower needs to be repaired, but the mower I don't think reduces in yield due to poor repair. So I'm like, and it's just a new property here anyway. I'm like, whatever. If I'll repair it after this, or somebody else could repair it after. Just get this couple of bales out of this field before we plow it. How is that truck going to be parked? The truck's going to be parked that way at the... So I really want the trees to be this way, yes. I put the first one in wrong. Yeah, Marka, your part of the world, I don't know, it just seems too dreary for me. It's always raining there all winter long. You don't have to worry about the cold and so much snow. Well, you had a bit of snow there, but um, it's just so much rain and clouds, and there's a lack of sun. Why am I jumping out? I'm doing the tab thing. Doing the tab button thing. Which end up in the same tractor anyway, but whatever. Shush. No, we don't need any bales for cattle and stuff. These are all going into silage. And cattle would need them as hay anyway. These are all grass bales. And we got lots of hay bales sitting in storage. Yeah, when I drove through your part of the world on whatever day that was, Tuesday? I mean Thursday. Thursday. Thursday it was just a downpour. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what trees I want to cut down, Rensme. I gotta kind of think it out how I want to lay out the land here, which trees to cut down, which ones not to. I haven't planned this one out yet. I gotta decide what I want cut and what I don't. I'm leaving the forest up, so I'm not cutting down a lot of trees. What's that? I'm planning my zoo? No. This is not a zoo. Come on. There we go. I am tabbing through things, sorry. No, I don't think so, Linda. Um, Farms are not easy. I mean, I would love to have like a little pet farm for myself, but I don't actually see me ever getting one because even just a small pet farm, they're a lot of work. They're not easy. It would be fun, a lot of work for not a lot of gain. If I did, I would really want to also have to do my own slaughtering of animals and stuff like that. If you had your own pet farm or whatever type of thing, I don't know if I'm into that. Let's look at the map here for a second. What's that? Yeah, I'm good with the mowing. That's good. You can put the mower away. So this field's going to come down around here. Do we make a road here? I see they had a little yard here, but do I just have a road that goes straight through? It's going to be a road here. A road that comes around there. So maybe, yeah, let's keep this road here. Yeah, farms of any size are never-ending work. Yeah, my mom always had a small farm. Still does. Um, we always had chickens and pigs and cows and geese and ducks. Hmm? Yeah, the baler Renzimi's running is very poor condition. Yeah, it needs to be fixed because I I've run that equipment a lot. Pretty sure I'm messing up the growth stage of the sunflowers, but hopefully not too much. Okay. There's some nudging there. We have a horse named Frosty. Okay. I see what you mean, Renzmi, by nuisance trees here. But know which trees I'm going to cut down, which ones I'm not going to cut down. Kind of drawing a line with my plowing here. I'm going to leave that one there. This road. Yeah, it's pretty decent where it is. I'm probably missing a bunch of comments. I am missing a bunch of comments. Yeah, I love the country too. I would like to actually, I think maybe buy some acres with forest on it. Instead of focusing on acres with farmland. Just having your own little forest, even if it's like 5 acres of forest. That way it'd feel like you exactly just said, it's like you can go camping in your own backyard. Make this corner not quite as tight as they suggest. In fact, we're going to stop plowing there. Okay, let's just drive over those then. Push these out of the way so when I build roads, maybe we just wrap them and pick them up. Yeah, that was always a nice thing about having bigger property was more pets and stuff too, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool having a creek, some land, yeah, and then go camping on your own backyard. I'd be a fan of that. Yeah, creeks do mean mosquitoes. Yeah, just a place where you could go sit around a fire and enjoy. I'd be a fan of something like that. looks like it's right there. Yeah. Old property versus new property. Plant, get rid of all these weeds, get rid of all the old grass, and plant some new stuff here. Just debating which trees I'm going to plow around. So once I have the roads and the land kind of laid out, then I can decide which trees to cut down. Oh yeah, Mark, I remember I said I went and ranted on one of my videos. I actually deleted that part of the video. I'm like, kind of listened to myself rant. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I was having a bad day and in a mood. I'm just not going to put that part online. And we'll leave that rant in the I was talking to myself, and the whole world doesn't need to hear it because I was definitely in a mood. That's the advantage to not doing something like that in a live stream. Okay. You're wrapping bales? I was wrapping bales earlier. Nobody helped me. It's part of farming. Okay, I'm gonna work on building roads right now, and then we should have money for that. Eventually somebody will help wrap bales, but it's just me and Jess here. And I'm busy doing plowing, and Jess is busy taking care of animals and stuff, so okay. What am I doing here? Okay, kind of like that there. Oh boy. Linda, you been in a mood lately? Yeah, I think we all kind of come and go through moods, right? It's like, yeah, just because I was going through a mood doesn't mean the whole world needs to hear me rant. So I'm like, I just won't put that part on YouTube's. So they're kind of the funny looking paler road. Grass grows over there. That's where the game kind of suggests you put, or the map kind of suggests where you put roads. I'm kind of using it as a guide, but I'm not actually putting roads exactly where No Man's Land kind of thinks the roads should be, or where Grandpa used to have the roads. I still have some of the discussion I talked about. I left it in the video, but not me going off and on a on a person. I was kind of aiming my comments towards one person. I'm like, that's maybe not a good idea. That's just me being immature. So I can't really empathize with you guys. Um, I don't feel the kind of pain. Like I understand people get really attached to their pets and stuff, but that's something I've never done. We never grew up close to our pets, and I don't know why. So I can't empathize with you guys, but I know for a lot of people it's like losing a family member, right? Because you've grown up with the same pet for as long as you can remember. Years you're attached to this pet, and I think it's just the way we grew up. They were farm animals. They were cats to take care of the mice, not really pets. So I don't have the empathy attached to that. I can't say I know how people feel. I have an alarm going off. Go away. It's not bedtime. I don't know what you're talking about, alarm. What? I don't understand. Oh, yeah, point. I put one in the wrong way. Um, yeah, the logs are better. Well, if you're putting them by hand, it's not that big of a deal, but Ransome, we would prefer the pointy end facing the back of the trailer if you're putting logs in the trailer. I know we're picky, but there's a reason behind the madness. It's easier to throw them into the wood chipper if the pointy end is facing the back of the trailer. It's not like a big deal. I did the same thing. I put one in the other way. But it makes our lives easier once we start wood chipping. I don't know if I'm really good at building these roads, but nobody's complained that they look unrealistic. What's that? You can complain? Oh, it's not very nice. Hey, Farmer Joe got to drive on snow winter roads for the first time in her life. And I made it back alive to tell you guys about it, so that can't have been too bad. I on purpose didn't allow her to use four-wheel drive, except for the one time when we got stuck. It's like, oh, we are no longer moving. Okay, now you're allowed to use four-wheel drive. Just to get practice driving on snow, right? Because she's never driven on snow before. We weren't stuck, just enough that four-wheel drive was necessary. In two-wheel drive, we would have been stuck. So, she got to feel kind of what it feels like when the back end of the truck gets a little slippy and wish-washy and slides around. That bale is annoying me. It was a beautiful day. Beautiful sunny day. Yeah, it kind of felt like spring. Yeah, we drove up to the ski resort, Apex Mountain. It was busy up there. Where are you guys? Remember, if you guys cut down the tree, you grind the stump. Don't want to lose. I don't want to be running into stumps later on. Yeah, I guess if you guys are team working it, but one grind stumps and one just make sure you guys grind those stumps. Yeah, I had no problem driving on snowy roads because there was no shortage of snowy roads where we grew up. When I was learning to drive, it was on snowy roads. Of course, Jess never got her drivers because it's never needed it, right? So why bother get something you don't need? Man, that's just, I'm shooting all over the place, making myself dizzy. I don't know if we can see the moon. I wouldn't know where the moon would be in the sky right now. Mark gravel roads as well. I took a co-worker that had lived up in here in the Okanagan Valley all their life, and we were working in Alberta, helping in an Alberta store, and they wanted to go see the Hutterites, the Hutterite colony close by. So I took them out for a drive over there in a gravel road, and it was OMG, what are you doing? We don't want to die. You're crazy. It's like, it's just a gravel road. Those rocks hitting the inside of the wheel well is okay. It's just a gravel road. Calm down. You have to slow down. And it's like, I'm not going fast. It's just rocks hitting the inside of the wheel well. Stop panicking. Uh-huh. To this day, she's scared of my driving. Crazy driver that I am. It's like, just because I drove on gravel at 80 kilometers per hour, it's like, it was freshly graded gravel, so it was that loose gravel where you feel a little bit of sway back and forth when you're running along on it. It's like, it's not bad. It's not bad. But absolute panic. Hmm? That one too. That was more here in BC that happened. Yeah, I've scared a few people in my life when I was in full control, no issue, and scared people. It's like, it's okay. We're fine. This is not reckless. Having said that, if I didn't know the person and somebody else was driving aggressively, yeah, maybe I would have some concerns too. I've scared a lot of people, including your parents. Well, I don't know if I really scared your parents, but they thought I was crazy for going down some road. It's like, hey guys, it's okay. We fear what we don't know, I guess. Yeah, I've gone up some roads and had two flat tires at the same time. That means it's time to call a friend. That's when you use the call a friend lifeline. Actually, we called my brother that time, I think. Remember when we were up at the ski hill in West Kelowna? Uh, those poor people. You came around a corner on gravel and woke you up around a corner. All of a sudden, the back end, or was it understeer or oversteer? Because understeer scares me. Oversteer, I have no issues with that. When the rear end wants to kick out on you, no issues. It's when the car doesn't want to turn. That's when it's like, whoa, whoa. It's like, turn, turn. I need you to turn now. Cut them down. Well, it was in the summer. It was in the summer. I know I've probably sort of told this story a couple of times, but and we were geocaching, and we were down a trail. We took two separate vehicles. My brother, sister-in-law, and was it just the four of us? Four of us out geocaching, and we found a truck broken down on the side of the road, and they were underneath the truck trying to fix the truck. Hey Heidi. So we, being the good Samaritans, offered to help them. It's like, can we help you make a phone call, or it's pretty far up on the top of the mountain. It's a way back into town, and it's like, can we give you a ride back down? What can we help you guys with? And they said, we just live at the bottom of the mountain type of thing. If you could give us a ride. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, absolutely. So my brother's in his sports car, ZX300, on a gravel road. So we were having a little bit of fun going up the road. So my brother was following me, and I was going down pretty quick, and I'm like, I just go, hey guys, sorry, I'm driving a little aggressive. I'm trying to keep in front of my brother. We're having a little bit of fun. And she just goes, oh yeah, that's awesome. You used to race as a kid or whatever. Floor it. I'm like, oh, cool. My passengers are in for. I'm like, okay. If they're taking my my handcuffs off and I can go do what I want, I floored it. We were fishtailing around corners and working hard, and my brother was racing down behind us. I knew the road pretty well, and we came up on it just a little bit earlier. I knew it was coming around corners, so I floored it. We went down that mountain fast, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and it was just two white people that just ghosts sitting back there holding on to the handles, going, when I said floor it, I didn't mean to something about I want to make it down alive. I'm like, when you guys, I'm sorry, my mistake. Your definition of floor it are different than my definition of floor it. Like, my bad, I'll slow her down a bit. I didn't realize you guys were dying in the back seat. We were having fun. And they said floor it, so I had permission. That was a good Samaritan ride that they will not forget, apparently. It's like, oh, they're not enjoying this as much as I am. They almost paid for the free ride with their lives, in their opinion. Oops. Yeah, like I had the rear end of the truck just completely sideways going down. I think I was still back when I had the Ford Explorer, right? Yeah. And just drifting it down. And you know how Ford Explorer, it's SUV, it feels top heavy. Yeah. Floor it. Don't tell me to floor it unless you know what my definition of floor it is. Water puddle there. What? Whoops. Cut down two of those trees. Yep, the one by and the one in the middle of the roadway, obviously. Two of those trees. And look, there's a water puddle right here in the center. I know. I enjoyed being a good Samaritan in that case. It was a enjoyable ride down, in my opinion. Don't think they agree with me, but so caution if anyone ever is going to go ride with me. Define floor it. There we go. I think I'm happy with this. These road systems through here. Yeah. Oh, we don't own that. Okay, we'll have to leave that tree up for next time. We'll cut it down in the future when we own that property. Where does this field start? Don't want to plow stuff that we have. There we go, right there's the line. And this is all going to have to be limed as well. Parts of it are going to have to be. The parts that we want to plant with grass for sure. What's that? Okay, I'll see if we forgot any trees. It was always fun to go rally in the field. Yeah, my parents had a couple acres, and we would, especially in the winter when we started getting a bit of snow on the field. I learned exactly what my vehicle could do in what conditions. So I knew that vehicle inside out. I knew exactly where it felt like you're going to roll the vehicle and where it wasn't going to be rolled. I learned all of that on private land where I couldn't hurt anyone else. I was being young and dumb and stupid in a safe way. And honestly, my dad hated it. But my mom always just goes, let him play. At least he's playing at home on the field instead of out on the road. So, got to be thankful for Mom for letting me do that. So that looks like you got all the trees on that field that I wanted. Yep. Happy with the trees on this field. Hopefully I didn't miss a bunch of your messages. Probably did, but I'm over it. Yeah, Learn your reflexes and your vehicle limits. Learn your limits and your vehicle limits in a safe place. Whenever I drive through Greenwood here in BC, there's a small little farmhouse, and there's this minivan. Every now and then, you just see this minivan just doing donuts and drifting around in this little field, just driving like a maniac. And it's this young teenager kid, right? It's like awesome. I'm a fan of that. Learn your instincts on a small piece of property, misbehave and be ridiculous there. Yep, we're happy with the tree removal service. We're good there. Okay. On all the trees we can sell by hand. I, I put some in there that were not. I put 2 trees in there that could not be picked up by hand. I don't know what else you put in there, but offload the trailer into a tipper. Sorry, Rinsme. I'm not following. One thing that FS 19 doesn't have that 17 did, in 17, if it rained outside, your vehicles got cleaned. Yeah, park the trailer at the same place by the chipper like we always do, at the right angle there. And then we can chip the trees whenever we feel like it. No rush for that, because I hate that job and I'm not going to force other people to do the job. Alright, this is a big tractor to back into this little shed. It was the biggest tractor we owned. The New Holland is now the biggest tractor we own, the one with the tracks on it. What? The price on the soybean is beautiful. What about the price on oat? It's going up as well, so both are going up. Nice. Let's see. Soybean, the best we've seen is 1,000. So soybean needs to be over 750 to sell it. It's 811 now, so yeah, if it stops going up, we'll sell it. And oat, we need to be over 500 to sell. 563 right now, so yeah, as long as those prices are still going up, let them keep going up. We won't sell it yet, but I don't know. All right, Linda, thanks for joining. It is getting bedtime here too. that you park it the right way. Oh, the truck and trailer? Yeah, we loaded it with all the sticks pointy end to the back, so we have to park it with the pointy end away from the chipper. Because the chipper likes the big end of the tree into the chipper first. Yeah, when you pick up the trees to put them in the chipper, you want the pointy end away from the chipper. Much easier that way. Okay. What has been wrapped and what has not been wrapped? There's not much left to wrap over here. No real need to wrap with two wrappers. I think I'll wrap this field here, and then we'll plow this section of field and seed grass on it. You don't see the moon there? I wouldn't know where to look in the sky, and my view outside the window is only west, so I'm guessing I'm not going to see the moon unless I go outside. Of course, now I regret moving all these bales on a single pile. Should be south-southeast now, the moon. What's that? Yeah, we're reorganizing the farm so fast. It's kind of like, where am I and what's going on? Yeah, yeah. Wait, why is the baler still parked on the field? Are we not done baling on here? Because it's still on the field, so there must be baling left, or else it wouldn't be on the field. Huh, I'll have to look for it when I tab to it. What's that? What's the question? Am I missing something? Uh, oh, Rensme's asking or saying. Uh, Not sure. Well, if the baler's done with the job, we can put it away where it always parks in with the pigs, right? You go repair the baler and tractor, and then wash it, and then park it by the shed by the pigs. If we're done baling. Okay, so those are wrapped. That field that I wanted to wrap. Not music wrap, wrapping bales. I want to do some plowing. What am I looking at? Oh, who parked this here? I dislike your parking job. Because when you tab to it, all you see is barn. So when you park it face first in, when you tab to it, at least you can see what you tabbed into. I'm fine in the parking stall you picked. I just didn't like the way you parked it, so I changed it. There we go. $600 to repair that. Wow. Yeah, it needed repair for sure. That was just a tractor. So what's the baler gonna cost? Yeah. Because the baler condition is 24%. That's crazy. 24% condition. Yeah, I'm not trying to ignore anyone either, Marka. But you guys have the comments rolling by so quick that I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch. I enjoy it when you guys are having your own conversation. It's kind of fun to catch most of it, but not all of it, type of thing. There we go. A seven. Wow. Yeah, that tractor and baler definitely needed to be fixed. So I guess the other one thing that's condition 29% is probably that wrapper that you're running right now. Well, no, you can't see what the condition is, but the FZ 30, is that not the wrapper? Or is that the trailer? The trailer? Oh, oh yeah, you're the SB 700. So what is, huh? Something's in condition 29%. The red, we can ignore the stuff in red. That's not a problem. It just says it's out of fertilizer, and we didn't want fertilizer and all that equipment. FZ30. It's a what? Stole. Oh, so it's a bucket probably. Yeah, probably a bucket or a front end loader thing, something like that. No, I regret not turning the GPS on a little earlier because it's just slightly off. You know what? I know I'm going to finish plowing this round, so let's just offset the plow. That might be one of the skid steer buckets. Or it could be the actual arm for the front end loader that we've missed not repairing, because those can be tricky to get repaired. Something there. Either way, it's not a big deal. Whatever it is, it's not going to affect production of anything. So we're going to have a little bit more grass field, but we're going to reduce grass field as well. So grass fields are growing and shrinking in different spots. I don't really have it planned out. I'm kind of making this up. Every time I buy a new piece of property, it's like, oh, and now the plans are changing to this. I never had a master plan. I just know we have enough grass as it is, so we really don't need more grass. What do we need? Need more cows. We are slowly breeding them. You will have more cows. Do we need more horses? You don't. Almost need... an idea might be buying a second breeding pen if we really wanted to do more in that. What's that? Over 2 hours. What's that? Just remember to thumbs up my video. Yeah! Thanks, Marka. Oh no, I get thumbs up before you even watch? What if I was just providing absolutely terrible content? I guess you could go back and thumbs down it, huh? There's that ability. I'm kind of positioning the roads on this farm closer to the forest than the game originally had them. That's why you have these interesting little changes in the road angles and stuff. That way we have more fields and keep forests. I like the idea of keeping a forest just because it adds to the game and it forces us not to have a bunch of square fields. Rensme, do I know the area I want them dumped at? I don't know what you're dumping, but I don't want anything dumped anywhere. I don't want anything dumped anywhere, so what are you dumping? Heidi, no matter what, thumbs up, honor system, awesome. Well, thanks for that. Appreciate it. We want to keep some manure, Rensme. Farmer Joe sold a bunch of manure, but we have to keep some manure for animals, so um, for the greenhouses and stuff. So keep the manure. Don't sell any of it. Keep it in the bunker where it is. We have to use some of it for the greenhouses. Yeah. Um, hmm? Okay, let's park this. I can probably squeeze around this trailer, right? Yeah. Squeeze around. We will continue with this later. Okay. Back to tabbing through stuff. Let's grab the seeder with this tractor. Holy smokes, there's logs all over the ground. Wow. Someone made a mess there. Whoa. Let's not take the building down with me, huh? Okay, we're going to want fertilizer in this thing, right? Turn the lime off. Yes, we will want fertilizer in this thing. Guess what? There's fertilizer laying out in the field somewhere. Let's go pick that up. Let's pick that up. I don't know when the rain's going to stop in game, but I'm done with the rain. Oh, there's weed growing here. Okay. Well, no, they're only partially growing here, so I'll seed grass first, but I know what this tractor's getting after I'm done seeding. It's getting a weeder attached to it. unless somebody grabs a different tractor and does it, but what? Huh? Weeder. I said weeder. No other word. Weeder. That's what I said. Okay. I think I can get in here. There's trees all over the ground, but I think I can get in close enough to... Is it not going to do it because I'm on the wrong side? Okay, it's working. Okay. There we go. Whew. All good. I built a new roadway behind the shed here, and now we park the pickup and trailer back here when we're not using it. Out of the way. And I can drive around now when there's trees all over the place. Looks like Rensme's working on cleaning them off. Why are you grabbing a bobcat? Most of those trees you can pick up by hand, but... okay, right here. Oh no, Heidi, no, I take no responsibility for that. I know about code ID 10T, but I don't know what you're talking about. Rensme, you gotta do what you gotta go do. I don't understand what you're doing, but I'm fine with you cleaning up whatever you're doing. Knock yourself out. As long as you return the bobcat or skid steer or whatever back to where you found it, I'm okay with you moving stuff around using equipment. This has to all be lime too. What's that? You want limes now? I did at the border crossing once. The customs officer asked me what I was hauling. I said lime. And they're like, what? It's like, no, not the fruit. Not the fruit. That actually happened to me more than once. I came up to, what was it, a big factory, orchard factory, like, it was after hours, and it was just all these cube vans, or reefer vans, loading up fruit. Different kinds of fruit, apples and pears and whatever they had there. And I'm just like, I don't know where to go. I'm like, okay, I found chipping, but I can't find receiving. I've got this lime I need to deliver to the cold storage for their pH or hmm? All our fields are growing. It's raining, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's like they use I guess they use it for keeping the moisture out of the cold storage. But so I walked to the chipping place and said that I had a load of lime, and they thought I had lime coming in. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't have any fruit coming in. Marcus says I'm not getting out of. I'm getting myself in trouble for code ID 10T. Oh boy. Marca is a bad influence on me. Farmer Joe's a worse influence. Family friendly. I have to explain that to Jess on a on a minutely basis. Apparently I have a lot of patience. You can change that? uh, oh, you're wondering if you could pick up the forks on the JCB with a bobcat. I've honestly never tried. I don't know if that would work, but I doubt it, but you never know. What did Jess say? I can't repeat what she said, Marka. Family friendly. Oh boy, don't start calling me a doctor. I'm rated G most of the time, but I can go straight to bypass PG and go right to R. Oh, Rensme, you want me to buy the claws for the bobcat? Nah, we cut trees so rarely. I see where that could be handy, but we don't cut trees enough to bother buying another set of claws. They'll just sit around on the farm for most part. What? Yeah, and all those trees that are laying there, you can pick them up by hand. So I don't know. Most of them can be picked up by hand and just put in the chipper by hand. So you don't really need equipment for that stuff. And we don't cut a lot of trees, so. But if we did more cutting of trees, it'd be handy. Farmer Joe's repairing her tractor. Well, that was a lot cheaper than the baler. The weight needs to be repaired only when it goes down really low. And then it's always $1. The weight is cheap to repair. So, a lot of people just assume I am rated G because I'm a good Christian boy that never swears. I'm a truck driver, come on now. I keep it G because I have some very young audience members watching my videos. Very, very young. I can say 3 years old, it's okay. I have young audience. Because the way I see it, nowhere in the Bible does it say, thou shalt not swear. It's a good argument. I love starting that argument with my Christian friends. They're like, but read the Ten Commandments. It says nothing about cursing. Swearing in the Ten Commandments has got nothing to do with cursing. It's all about swearing an oath. Yeah, so I've had that argument. Now you can still argue that cursing is not a very Christian thing to do because in Matthew somewhere it says that every word we say will be weighed or something like that. I can't remember the quote, but every useless word we say, so but I like having that argument with fellow Christians. You wish you had seen my rant video now? I kept the rant video clean. It was just me picking on someone that was rude in the comments, and I shouldn't have done that, so I've decided not to post that video, or that part of that video. Hey Iron Thunder, good morning. now, now you guys want to see beyond the G version. uh, that's where am I going? In circles, obviously. Yeah, I can't find home. I'm confused. Got all these roads. All these new roads that I don't know. All these roads that used to have a dead end now have a way. Doesn't need a lot of repair, but we're gonna clean the stuff again. Pay-per-view. Yep. So if you want to become a Patreon and you wanted to see this version of me as rated R version, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's funny. all the outtakes where I lose my self-control. Yep, the blooper roll. Sounds good, Thunder. Mr. Thunder. Oh, you think you have all the bales picked up? Cool. Yeah, if multiple people are doing the same job, it's easy to miss something. I feel like we're not making the best use of this storage, but because all the equipment's backed up into one side, I don't know. I'm happy with it. Let's go grab that weeder. Let's grab that weeder before the weeds get too big. Changed my mind. We're gonna grab a smaller tractor for weeding. We're gonna grab a smaller tractor for weeding. Although that... What other tractors do we have? I'll just park this tractor and we'll tab and see what happens. Am I changing my mind again? I'm not going for the weeder with this tractor. We're going to put a different tractor on the weeder. You almost sold instead of repairing? Don't sell my tractor. Spreader line. What's that? Yeah, it was getting really dirty. Yep. Yep. Equipment was getting really dirty. Hey, Hapco. Speaking of rated R. Was it yesterday? One of the viewers was super concerned that they were accidentally going to get themselves banned from my channel because they were going to accidentally say something wrong. It's like, I don't ban people that easily. You have to be a complete code ID 10T to get banned from my channel. What's that? Oh, I know the answer to that. Iron Thunder lives in the most Rugged, biggest mountainous area in the world. Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong place. He lives in a place so flat, if your dog ran away from you 3 days later, you could still see him running away. There, that's more like it, right, Iron Thunder? Is that more truthful? Oh, Marco, when I said speaking of rated R, yeah, I was talking about Hapco. Did Iron Thunder answer the question where he lives? Seeing your dog run away for 3 days? Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, Iron Thunder, right? Let's say he lived in a place where World War II was very active. That's a good hint there. Kind of making it a guessing game. The winged hussars came in for the rescue, though. Yeah, I guess the forest blocks the view. Yep, yep, you're right. Can't 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 watch the dog because the forest gets in the way. But I do know your biggest I can't even call it a hill. The biggest slight rise in the ground has a like a watchtower. Yeah, that has like a tower built on it. Can't remember exactly what built on it. But you're gonna bring up trivia now. Jess, Jess is Jess is gonna bring up trivia. Okay. Teaching is going great. Hapco, are you actually teaching face to face? Or are you guys still doing it all online? I know how you feel about the online stuff. Kind of hard to teach online. I'm a very physical. I want to be in. I need to see things physically to learn. Oh no, Marka. Okay, Iron Thunder has given away that we're now in the Baltics. Yes. Hapco face to face and online. Okay, so it's kind of mix. So school works in shifts. So, okay, okay. At least that's better than just straight online, right? That's okay. I think I can live with that. Negative Heidi, not Germany. Oh, most difficult language in the world. geographical center of Europe. Rensme, there are more difficult languages than English, although English is not an easy language. No, Heidi, Germany and Russia both fought over this. Um, Germany and Russia played monkey in the middle with this country. Played monkey in the middle? Hang on. Is that a term that not everybody knows? Monkey in the middle? Jess, do you know monkey in the middle? Oh man, it's called different things in different places. Negative, Heidi. Iron Thunder said Baltic, so you have to think Baltic, which limits it down a lot tighter. You switched sides 4 times in 5 years. Yeah. Oldest language spoken in the world. One of the oldest languages spoken in the world. Hapko, you have to go out and cut some branches. What? No, I'm not muted, but I knew this. But I did know this. She just is like, I didn't know this. They're famous for a zeppelini, a meal named after the Zeppelin. Yes, yes, yes. That's how he taught me how to say it properly. Hmm? What do we got? Oh, Rensme's cleaned everything up? Wow, cool. Thanks. But I'm still not saying it right. Zeppelini? I'm trying. Mark knows the difficulty of me trying to say Washington town names right as well. I struggle. The great thing, I mispronounce every language, including English, equally. I don't discriminate. I mispronounce everybody's towns. There we go, Heidi. Lithuania. Right, we're gonna weed. Why not weed with this tractor? This is the most powerful tractor we have on the farm, and I'm going to use it to weed. Did you mispronounce or miswrite Snoqualmie? Or is that actually how it's spelled? Because if that's how it's spelled, no wonder I'm mispronouncing it all the time. Didn't we say it was like bedtime an hour ago? Your eyes are gonna fall off if you don't go to bed soon. Fall off. Oh boy. That escalates pretty quick. Hitting me where it hurts, huh? I think Marka is the silent but deadly type. He learns all about you and then holds it against you for the rest of your life. I think I'm that way. People would always go, that shy little boy in the corner. I would learn so many facts about people because that little shy boy in the corner didn't say anything and didn't repeat anything. But I had information on you. And when the day came that I needed something from you, I had so much blackmail information. You better go do what I tell you to do. And no, I didn't blackmail you. I just went and ratted you out. Everybody else knew. Watch out for that guy. If you get him angry, he knows stuff about you. Don't get that boy angry. I don't know how he knows everything, but I just listened. I was a ninja. I never threatened to blackmail anyone or anything like that. I just went and ratted you out. It only took a couple people to rat out. It's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't mess with that kid. He knows stuff he shouldn't know. He avoids confrontation, but he can still get you in trouble. You used your best grammar there? I don't see any issues with your grammar there. I don't see anything special either, if it is special. I just see words. What's that? Well, I'm so dyslexic. You can misspell a word so bad I won't notice. Won't notice. Heidi going for the ultimate cheating tool, Google. Jess is like, shush, don't give people our secrets. um, you want to weed? And she goes, or go to bed. We'll go to bed soon. I would like to do a little bit more. Google's your best friend since online school. But are you actually learning? Well, I guess you still are learning, right? The whole point is to learn the information. So by Googling it, it's just a way of finding the information. The important thing about Google is you have to learn what information is real and what is not. So you have to still study it and figure it out. You know what? Funny, Marka. What game was I playing? I think that was back in the Guild Wars days. There was this kid with the name Nauj. And I just started talking to him. Hey, Juan, how's it going? And the kid was just dumbfounded how I figured out what his name was. And it's like, dude, you just spelled your name backwards. It wasn't that hard. Spelling your name backwards is not a secret way of hiding your real name. He thought somehow I was gaining information on his personal life. It's like, you spelled your name backwards. It's not that hard to figure out. Am I working tomorrow? Yes, Heidi. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I'll do a short stream in the morning. If we ever go to bed. We should go to bed. Do I finish weeding and then go to bed, or that's going to take a while to weed? It's a big field, I know. I'll do 2 more passes. 2 more passes. Basically, I'm going to end up on the end of the field behind me. And then I'm done. Then we'll take a break. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so thanks, Rensme, for your help. Thanks for cleaning up all those trees. They're always so much fun. Oh, hang on. We never discussed the monkey in the middle thing. Um, I'm just thinking answers I hadn't answered. I saw DuckDuckGo over there for your searches, but monkey in the middle. Um, all it was 3 players, and the monkey in the middle is the person trying to catch the ball that's being thrown back and forth between the 2 people. So you got 2 people passing a ball back and forth, and the monkey in the middle has to try to catch the ball. Whoever threw the ball and the ball gets caught by the monkey in the middle is now the monkey in the middle. So, monkey in the middle. You guys play that game in school? What do you guys call that? I don't know what. Well, Malcolm in the Middle is a TV show, but yeah, it's just a dumb little kids game. It's actually a professional game there. Okay, maybe it's not a dumb little kid's school game. Maybe it's a professional game on the other side of the world that we use as a dumb little school game over here. Keep away, piggy in the middle, pickle in a dish, pickle in the middle, monkey in the middle. Okay, so those are different names for it. You want to be a pickle in the middle. Oh, we just called it monkey in the middle. And it looks like Jess is showing there it's more than just a three-player game too. Quad. So it's played with four people, I'm assuming, with that title. I always found lobbing the ball really high was the easiest way to keep the monkey in the middle away, but then again, if you lob really high, your aim's not very accurate, and if the monkey gets close enough to the other person, so there's different strategies. You lob the ball high a couple of times and then roll it on the grass, really throw the monkey off. Okay, you guys play so there's an area you have to play inside the square, an unlimited amount of people. Okay. What's that? I don't know. Huh. Mark, I did something I didn't know. Marker, you must explain. You did hashtag Jess and then also at Jess. Um, do those? I've never. I always see everybody say at somebody if they want to talk about, or to one person in chat to have that name pop up to the person watching it. But what's the difference between hashtag? Both showed up as bright orange on Jess's screen. Okay, so Iron Thunder, when you play it with 12 people, you have two people throwing the ball, or are there multiple people throwing the ball back and forth? I remember dodgeball. That doesn't exist in schools anymore. People got hurt. Dodge, too many parents. Oh, come on. I'm synchronizing as I'm quitting. Uh, um, Iron Thunder? Iron Thunder's joining in as we quit. Um, yeah, dodgeball isn't allowed in schools here anymore. But yeah, I don't know how keep away would be played with multiple. Like, do you split the class in half, or if you still only have two people keeping the ball away from other people? It's a lot of monkeys in the middle. Yeah, it worked, Marka. When you hashtag Jess, it works. So here, I'll quickly. So if you go hashtag or at I have caps lock on. Okay, so one guy to the left and one guy to the right, and then you hit people in the middle, so someone gets hit. Okay, yeah, that's more like a dodgeball, yeah. We're not allowed to play those games in our school classes anymore because the people in the middle get hurt. And yeah. Yep. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. Yeah, Mark, I'm not sure. Oh, I said I was quitting. I'm quitting. Here's Iron Thunder riding a horse. That's awesome. The winged hussar has arrived. Not hussars, just the hussar. Winged hussar has arrived. I have a winged hussar sticker on the back of my laptop. It's a big sticker, like 5 inches tall. Big circle sticker. Winged hussar sticker on it. I got it from No Dumb Questions. They sent it to all the people that support them on Patreon. Let's see if I can find that. Come on up. Open. Open. No Dumb Questions. Let's actually type it out. Winged. Yeah, that sticker right there. I got that sticker on the back of my laptop. They sent it to everybody that's a Patreon supporter. And hey, Ghost Bear, I'm just quitting here, but I need to ask Ghost Bear a question too. How are you enjoying that game that you what was the game called again? I'm interested in said game. That's close to the Lithuanian national symbol? Cool. Yeah, they sent everybody a letter. Everybody a letter, thanks for supporting, and then this big sticker that's really high quality, good sticker. It's pretty cool. I am so scatterbrained here. I added it to my wish list, so there we go. Valheim. How are you enjoying this game? I'm thinking of buying it. Thinking of buying it. Multiple player up to 8 players, I think, right? 10 players? 10 players. Open world survival. Yeah, it's early access, but yeah, yeah. I'm I'm close to buying that game. Close to buying that game. Oh, there's the winged hussar right there. Winged hussars, they were basically, that's not the button I'm looking for. They were basically just a mounted force, right? In World War One, Polish hussars, and they wore these big wings on the back of their backs type of thing. Um, what's that? Oh yeah, Lithuanian coat of arms doesn't have the wings, right? You've got the horse and the shield and the sword, but don't have the wings. Yeah, the winged hussars had spears, I think. So, but very close, similar type of fighting. Zabaton has a song about them, and that's where No Dumb Questions got it from. We're backing up our horse. Anyway, I've got to go. Uh-oh, Iron Thunder, you're in trouble. Maybe that horse does have wings after all. I can run almost as fast as the horse can gallop. Doesn't seem right. I don't know how to ride horse. Yeah, I hit a button. I'm hitting buttons. I'm hitting buttons. I don't know how to ride horse. E. There's got to be a jump button. I don't know how to jump. It does not tell me. Whoop. I got off the horse. If I can get off the horse with my controller. They can too jump. And then what? Oh, you have to go faster. There's a gate. Just open the gate. Whew, there we go. As I ran into the fence. Sorry, horsey. Yeah, it's a little tricky to get the horses out of that pen. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna open the gate. That'd be the smarter thing to do. Where's the gate? Right where the trailer is. Okay. There, yeah. That's the easier way to do it. Yep. I'm pretty bad at saying goodnight and leaving, huh? The trailer's in the way now. I'm too busy racing horses. I can't read the chat. Yes, good night to everyone. Or good afternoon to the other side of the world. Where'd Iron Thunder go? Whoa, trees. Because they're getting dirty, Iron Thunder. So the value goes down. You have to clean them after riding them. And the value goes back up. Apparently a dirty horse is worth less. Through the sunflowers. Hey, Iron Thunder. You've never seen a hill this big in real life. Does this make you afraid of heights? I don't know. I've never, like, even Manitoba had hills and stuff, right? Like Lithuania is so much flatter. just like anytime I see any kind of videos or anything like that, I'm just gonna save and quit over here. The horses will automatically show up in the pen. We just have to clean them out, clean it later. But you're afraid of heights when you're on a ladder, right? Yeah. It's like when Jess first moved here to BC, where we have all the big mountains. Um, at first, she was terrified of heights, and now she stands right on the edge of cliffs. Not a big deal. So it's just scared of heights is one of those things as well. You're scared of unstable ground not being stable, right? You're not comfortable with what you're standing on is safe. As soon as you realize what you're standing on is safe, that fear goes away. So yeah, yeah. Anybody born and growing up in BC, there might be people here that are scared of heights, but if they they wouldn't consider anything in other country as a height. Meanwhile, here in BC, yes, I'm afraid of heights compared to other people, but not compared to the rest of the world. So it's interesting where you grow up, you have different fears and stuff. But yeah, I was saying goodnight to people, so I'm gonna save and quit and actually leave. So what? You shut off your computer? Is that the key? I'll see you guys tomorrow for a little bit anyway. I hope I have lots of work to do still because I've just been doing other stuff today. But yeah, I'm out of here. Oh boy. Hang on, hang on. Oh yeah, that's not extra weeds. It's the same weeds. I just saw weeds. Quit, quit, quit the game. All right, I'm out. You guys rock.